So I think I've figured out why most investors don't get the results that they want. And it's actually a little more simple than you might think. Because I know a lot of people think that crypto investing is super complex and there's a lot of moving parts, a lot of jargon, a lot of buzzwords. And hey, look, there's a level of crypto and financial literacy that is somewhat of a prerequisite to success. However, I'm a simple guy from a simple background and a simple upbringing. And I've done it. And I think what I'm about to tell you is very helpful. So if you have a question about what I'm about to tell you, put it in the comments. I'll be happy to respond. Here's my theory, based on experience with hundreds of other investors. And that is this. Most people are infatuated with price, right? It's the asset price. Your personal balance sheet depends on the price action. So that's an easy one to understand with. But the other obsession is timing. And because of that timing obsession, people are usually misoriented in their investment journey. Said another way, they're offsides and they're trying to time things when they have a high conviction of a particular asset. You know, you love Bitcoin, you love Ethereum, you have a high conviction of them, but you're trying to time stuff so myopically, so acutely. A lot of times this manifests itself as trying to time the bottom or time the top. And then when you get really close to a bottom, psychological stuff starts to kick in and you start listening to bearish influencers who are calling for bear flags when they're not really bear flags that are supposed to break down. And then you're not positioned and you miss the direction. And that's it. That's the crux, is that most people aren't good at identifying the direction of the market. So if you're an 80-20 principles person, 20% of your activity creates 80% of your results, 20% of your decisions creates 80% of your success. The small hinge that swings the big door would be get better at finding the direction of the market. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like and follow for more.